Welcome to Shore Talk. Shore Talk is designed to keep you better informed of what's going on here on Virginia's beautiful Eastern Shore. Now, here's Shore Talk.
Our guest today on Shore Talk, as promised, the Executive Director of the Eastern Shore of Virginia Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Robie Marsh. Welcome, Robbie. How you doing this afternoon?
Good afternoon. Doing great. How about yourself?
Great. Appreciate you being here. And we're also joined today by Joani Donahoe with the Shore Made Music Festival. We'll get to that in 1 second. But, Robbie, go ahead and tell us, man, what's going on at the Chamber of Commerce?
Always lots going on, as usual. So before we get started, though, I definitely want to send a huge congratulations out to one of our chamber members, Ebony Brown, who you all, WSR has been actively promoting her award of Eastern Shore Academy of Cosmetology. Definitely congratulations on her award there at the annual Shore Hatchery Entrepreneurial Competition. So that's definitely exciting news, and she does a great job. And I've been up there to see her academy, and it's an awesome layout, awesome setup there up in New Church. So congratulations to her.
That's awesome.
Our next event next week, actually on June 13th, it will be our next Business After Hours networking event, and that's going to be held at BB&T Bank in Exmoor. And that'll be from 5:30 to 7 p.m. So come on out and meet Chastity Parks and her team up there at the Exmoor branch of BB&T Bank. So if you haven't attended one of our Business After Hours, it's a great opportunity to network with other business leaders in the community. Even if you're in a town, 15, 20, 30 minutes, 45 minutes away, it's a great opportunity to meet some other chamber members and talk about collaboration ideas and or generate some new business for yourself. So again, June 13th. From 5:30 to 7 on that one. And normally, typically we have our annual awards dinner in June, but this year we will be holding that on Monday, July 23rd. And the reason being that we're pushing it back into July is we're excited that we will be having Governor Ralph Northam there as our keynote speaker. So excited to have him there at that event. So obviously we had to plan it around his schedule, with a very busy schedule, and we're very honored that he's willing to come back to the shore for that event. So 5:30 will begin the networking and cocktails, and then 6:30 will begin the annual meeting. And this year we're going to be holding it at the Workforce Development Center at the Eastern Shore Community College there in Melfa. And nominations are now open for our annual awards that we give out for Small Business Person of the Year and Outstanding Citizen of the Year. And excited, this year we have a brand new award that we're going to be giving out, and that'll be the Young Entrepreneur of the Year award. So a brand new award this year. And to qualify for that, in case you have a candidate that might fit that role, they need to be an established business and chamber member, which has been in operation for 2 years or more and headquartered here on the Eastern Shore of Virginia. They need to be an individual that's 39 years or younger to qualify for that, and they should have positively affected the community through their product services, either socially or economically, and obviously be civically responsible employer as well. So excited to have that brand new award to award some of these young entrepreneurs. Any entrepreneur, obviously you're taking a huge risk when you go out on your own and you're starting your own business from scratch, but to be a young entrepreneur as well, want to reward that. So nomination forms should be up on our website soon. There at esvachamber.org. So I would say in the next day or so, we should have that up there that you can go online, esvachamber.org, and print off one of those nomination forms and send those in. So, Shorefest, as we mentioned before, Shorefest typically was earlier in the year, and this year that'll be held on Friday, September 7th, with a rain date of September 14th. And that'll, again, be held at the Eastern Shore Yacht and Country Club. So just want to make sure to keep that up to date with everybody. Make sure that's on your calendar. Those marketing pieces should be coming out probably next month or two to start for if you want to register and so forth. Registration is not quite open yet, but save that date. And also next week, June 13th, will be, as we mentioned last time I was on Chamber Chat, not the last time I actually missed Chamber Chat, but due to some other meetings. But the previous time we were talking about the Kids Count Forum that's coming up on June 13th. So next week, and just for anybody who wasn't able to hear that Chamber Chat, the Kids Count it'll be the second annual Kids Count Forum, and that event will feature key strategies for promoting the well-being of children and youth here on the Eastern Shore of Virginia, age 0 to 18 years old. And they'll focus on 4 critical areas to child well-being. That'll be education, health, family, community, and economics. And the Chamber is one of the co-sponsoring partners of that event. As we mentioned before, just how important our youth is here on the Eastern Shore for the next generation of business leaders, community advocates, and so forth. So it's an important event, and it's important for our business owners to also focus on that through their employees and so forth. You end up generating more revenue for your business that way too. And as we mentioned, Latour to Shore is what my mind is all wrapped around right now. Gearing up for that. That'll be coming up 2 Saturdays from now on Saturday, June 16th. And we've had a great response. We've already met the number of registrants we had last year, and so we're over that number and counting. The committee always does a great job putting on that event, and that'll be held again at the Onancock Town Square. And if you haven't registered already, you can go right on our esvachamber.org and click on the Latour page. You can register right online. It's $65 to register if you register by noon, June 15th, or if you're registering the day of the event, it's $75 to register. All of the routes that we have start and finish at the Onancock Town Square, and there are 4 routes. There's a 25K, 50K, 100K, and 100-mile route. And the 100-mile starts at 7 a.m., and then the other routes will start after that. Each route starts at a separate time to make sure that there's not too much congestion. Everybody has plenty of space to begin. The Latour has obviously multiple rest stops throughout the ride with lots of great snacks and places to restroom break, and a lot of times they'll stop and grab some snacks and just have some good camaraderie with the other cyclists from both on the shore and off the shore. I think the percentage roughly is maybe like 80% of our riders are coming from off the shore, so they're coming in, they're filling up the B&Bs and the hotels and eating in the restaurants, and a lot of them actually that are coming from out of town will bring family members along with them, and the family members that don't cycle will stay back and find some things to see and do while their partner or their friend is out riding in Latour to Shore. So one of the popular things as well is the barbecue chicken lunch after they finish up the ride, provided by the Onancock Rotary, and that's always a popular event, and that lunch is served from 12 to 2. When they get back, there are vegetarian options available as well. There's a spot on the registration form where you can denote that you want a vegetarian meal for that. So coming up, also always like to put out there too, if you're a business and you like to offer a discount or a promotion to try to entice some of these riders and their friends and family that are coming in town to come to your place of business, give us a call at the Chamber. We'd love to include that in either the bags or the marketing material that goes out to our riders to let them know what's going on. Definitely give us a call at the Chamber. And of course, you can always call us at 787-2460. Of course, you can always go on our website, esvachamber.org, and reach out to us via email as well for that. And of course, we have Joani in today as well. And right after the ride is over, and they've gotten their lunch and so forth, we've got other exciting things happening in Onancock.
And
so, Joani,
we
I'm
do.
gonna turn it over to you.
That's right. The annual Shore Made Music Festival will be held at Historic Onancock School on Saturday the 16th. So after all the riders and their family and friends take a little break after their long ride, then we invite them as well as everyone else on the Eastern Shore to come and enjoy some great local music. We've got a great lineup again this year. We're happy to have Red Miller from Shore Made Music, as well as Tom and Brett Parks from Coastal Country here at WESR, as helping us with gathering the bands. They're going to help with sound and stage and as MCs, which is perfect for Tom and Brett. They do it very well. So we're going to start off again this year with our resident community band. They reside at the Historic Onancock School. So the Accomack Community Band's going to start it out. We're going to start with a little patriotic concert, and then they'll go into a few more numbers. Then we have E.B. Mears, who has played around on the Eastern Shore for a while. He's going to be playing with, doing some contemporary Christian music and a little rock and roll. And then we're going to go into some Celtic music with Chris Murphy, who is Gus the Bard, and Grace Sturgis, who I have heard only raves about. She can do anything all the way up to a little operatic music, so she's going to run the gamut there with doing a solo. We then will run into Audio Tribe, who are a group that are made up of Deidre Irvin and Emily Gempel, who have been real popular songstresses here at the Shore Made Music for the past few years, so they've got quite the following. Then we're going to go into some country music with Charles Elliott. McKay Shockley is coming up next on her ukulele and fabulous vocals. Then our headliner for the night will start at 8:30, and that's Black Elvis with Snowflake. So he's going to end up the show and do a little rock and roll and get everybody up dancing. So we're really excited about the lineup. It's just really diverse. It's interesting. It's a little different. And we're hoping it'll bring out a wide audience. We, again, will have some great food. We have some what I call fine food truck vendors coming today, that day. Captain E's Hurricane Lounge, I think everybody knows about them up in Saxis. They're a fabulous place that serves some great food, great seafood, and they're coming down with their mobile lounge. And then for great Mexican food, we have La Quetzal, which has done a few events at Historic Onancock School, and they've got a great following, too. So we have all sorts of food. We have Wendell Distributing, who will be there, and we're very honored to say that they are our double platinum sponsor. They're big supporters of our event, and I'm really pleased that Frank Wendell and his company are part of our event. Love to thank some other sponsors here. Absolutely, WESR Radio and Coastal Country. Coastal Homes by Barica, Davis Disposal, Blarney Stone Pub, Colwell Banker, Harbor Realty, Four Corners Plaza, Pep Up, ANEC, Williams Funeral Homes, Eastern Shore First, Fairdale Farm Tractor and Equipment, Chesapeake Ice, Zenith Bank, David Shields Building, and a number of very nice, generous anonymous donors. So lots of support that we're just thrilled about. A lot of community support, business support, and I'm hoping that everybody will look for a fun day. I don't know if I said the time, but it starts at 4 and goes till 10 o'clock on the 16th. The gates open at 3. And you probably ask how you get tickets, right?
That's right.
I feel like I'm just on and on and on here.
Oh, no, you're good.
You're perfect.
But you can go to eventbrite.com if you want to do it from the luxury of your computer or phone. Just punch in Shore Made Music. The tickets are $15 beforehand up until Friday. You can also buy them without the online fee at either the book bin or come to the school from 9 till 5 every day. We're there, and I can sell you a ticket for $15. The tickets will be $20 at the gate. So, again, no coolers as before. Please bring a blanket, chairs, Frisbee, whatever you want. No coolers because we have Wendell Distributing, obviously. We also will have sodas and water and little wine, and we're good. I think we've got the day planned, and we're excited, and we're looking forward to lots of sunny weather. We had a little rainstorm last year at the beginning that put a little kibosh on the first couple hours, but it ended up being fabulous. So this is a major fundraiser for Historic Onancock School, and we're really looking forward to doing a little bit more in the way of renovating. We have some indoor and outdoor upgrades that we're taking care of, and the place is looking great, and we have a full house. Every room is rented, and we've got some great artists and musicians and fitness studios at the school, and I hope you'll come out that day and check us out, or any other time come by and see what we're doing here at Historic Onancock School.
Yeah, if you haven't been to an old Historic Onancock School lately, you definitely need to go out there. I mean, y'all are doing some great work. Recently painted on the outside and updated, and like Joani was saying, inside the vast diverse artists that you have inside as well, and you have a couple of the old classrooms set up like it was back in the day.
Yeah,
back when it was in high
most
school.
of them are actually. They're all pretty original. Yeah,
It's awesome. It's exciting, and then of course, obviously, you got the great playground right there as well for the kids. So, and
nature trail and soccer field, and it's a great spot to. We have a number of parties this summer where people are having family reunions outdoors, so they're just having big tents and renting the space and having back to school parties and all sorts of events. So it's just a great place to rent. We rent our main room actually weekly. We're probably booked for 3 months. So if you want to have an indoor event, we also rent the indoor room at a very reasonable cost. So just give us a call. Our number is 302-1331, and all this information's on our website, which is onancockschool.org.
that's right. And if you're on the esvachamber.org website for the Latour and checking things out, at the bottom of the page, there's a link to the Shore May Music Festival where you can go on to buy tickets for the Shore May Music Festival right from there as well.
Thanks, Robbie. That's one of the benefits of being a chamber member.
That's right. Absolutely.
Put a little plug in there.
Perfect. Thank you, Joanie. So, so lots going on the shore, like always. So, any questions from today, give us a call there at the chamber at 787-2460. If you're a business and you're interested in joining the chamber or just curious how we can potentially help your business, definitely reach out to you can reach out to myself at executive director at esvachamber.org, or of course you can go to our website esvachamber.org and submit an email or contact us that way as well. So find out more information about benefits and membership and Latour de Shore.
All right, man. Anything else?
That's all. Thank you for having us today.
All right,
Thank you.
Absolutely. That's a chamber chat with Robie Marsh and Joani Donahoe. Appreciate you guys stopping by this afternoon.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for listening to Shore Talk. This interview has been recorded and is available on WESR's YouTube page. To schedule a Shore Talk for your community event or organization, call us at 757-787-3200 or email Nancy at WESR.net.